Okay, let's see. I wanted to say after all these things, I'll list them off here: the headlights, the fog lights, the gas door cover, the sand and gravel found underneath. Previous driver probably had fun driving it four-wheeling. The missing roof weather stripping, the rear seat lever, the cargo floor springs that were missing, the fender trim here glued on. They're they were irritating, but that wasn't a major safety problem that I could see. And so I just was taking it as learning experience. Probably would, if I would have seen any of those things when I bought it and noticed them, I wouldn't have. What was funny was when I was buying it, I asked the salesman, "Would you sell this to your mother? Would you sell that car to your mother?" And he smiled and said yes. So I mean, I that should have been a clue. Anyway, but I don't want to be. I'm not. I'm not really upset. I just feel like I'm on a mission to educate and for educational purposes, and and tell somebody my experience in buying a salvage title, because I know they're good. They're good salvage titles out here, but maybe when you see a really minor wreck, it might have had minor somebody that didn't really know what they were doing fixing it. So maybe a more wrecked vehicle uh, might be even a better have better. You might have better luck with a vehicle that looks like it's been in a major accident, not just a little minor one like this one. This one didn't look minor, other than some of the airbags went off. Not all of them, I don't think. But okay. Okay, so after I did the fender trim, fixed that, after about 200 miles in, the check engine light came on and it needed an oil change. So I took it to the lube shop, and the lube shop uh, came and they changed the oil, and they told me that they showed me a picture. They showed me the air filter, and I took a picture of it because the air filter has two layers on it, and it was ripped up. And I took a picture of the air filter. Also, at the lube shop, the guy came up and asked me, "Do you want 60 pounds in your tires?" And I said, "No, I don't think that's what's supposed to be in there." And he ended. The door says 35 psi, so I think I told him to put 32 or 34 in the tires, which is what he did. I took a picture of him because I'm now, after that, I'm in the mood of taking more pictures and documenting stuff I find just for posterity and who knows for what. Now I'm using them for this video presentation. So while I was at the lube shop, the they did the lube, and they did a safety inspection for me. Checked the lights, and had me turn on the headlights and the turn signals, and they came back up to me and said, your lights are all working except for your two tail light or two license plate lights. Both of those are out. And I think they offered to replace them, and I said, I'll take care of it, which is what I did. It was like $7 at AutoZone, package of lights for the license plates. And I think that's it's part of the safety inspection when you rebuild a car. I think the tail lights have to, or not tail lights, but the license plate lights have to work. Also, while I was at the lube shop, they told me after they changed the oil, they said, the skid plate only has 3 bolts in it. One of the bolts is missing on the skid plate, and I don't know if they were asking me if they wanted me to buy a bolt for them, and I told them I'd take care of it. I thought that 3 bolts would probably hold until I got another bolt, which is what I did. I ordered the bolts off of Amazon, and now I have 3 extra bolts. Put the one on, and let's see, what was I? So here I'm at the back of the vehicle. Got a story about the back here. I don't know if you can see it, but there is some black dust on the back here. But right here, I'm on my timeline. I'm talking about the license plate. So a few weeks later, the plates came from Utah, DMV, and I went to put the plates on. I noticed that the dealer had put their frame on here, their advertising frame, and they had only secured it with 1 bolt. This bolt was not secure. This bolt had nothing on it. There was just the bolt had been sheared off, and inside there was just the body of the bolt was inside and stuck inside the hole. So I had to do an easy out and drill out that hole. And since I was taking off the front part, I used one of those bolts from the front on here, and it was particularly irritating because I knew that somebody at the dealership had put on their license plate frame advertising with their advertising in the as the license plate, knowing that there was only 1 bolt holding it on. So I was a little bit irritated, sad. I thought, oh, I'm not saying I was irritated and I was sad because I thought they really should do a 151 point inspection and do what they say they're doing. And I was sad that I thought, I don't think they did a very good job. Whoever sourced this and whoever bought it should have done a better job. The people that bought it should have done a better job when they bought it to sell it, and the people that rebuild it should have done a better job. So